Did you know that just 1% of the world's population holds nearly half of the world's wealth? It's a staggering fact when you dwell on it, isn't it? We're talking about a minuscule fraction of the global populace that controls almost half of our planet's total wealth. This shocking statistic paints a clear picture of the immense wealth gap that exists in our world today. It's like standing on one side of a Grand Canyon, peering over to the other side, where this elusive 1% live their lives. It's hard not to wonder, how did they get there? What choices did they make? What actions did they take? These questions lead us to consider the profound implications of such wealth disparity. The division between the rich and poor isn't just about money. It's about opportunities, access, and influence. The question then becomes, how did this 1% get there? What's their secret? Consider the story of Andrew Carnegie, a man who was born into poverty but died as one of the richest men in history. This tale is not just about monetary wealth, but also about the richness of character, strength of mind, and the relentless pursuit of knowledge. Carnegie was born into a poor family in Scotland. His family migrated to the United States when he was just a lad of 13, in hopes of a better life. Despite his humble beginnings, Carnegie was not deterred by the daunting task of overcoming poverty. His story is one of resilience, grit, and an unyielding belief in the power of education. Carnegie began his journey to wealth as a bobbin boy in a cotton factory, earning a meager wage. He was not content with his position, and seized every opportunity to learn and grow. His insatiable thirst for knowledge led him to borrow books from a local colonel's library, spending countless nights educating himself after long days of manual labor. His discipline and dedication did not go unnoticed. Carnegie moved up the ranks, eventually becoming a messenger at a telegraph company. This position exposed him to powerful businessmen and entrepreneurs, further fueling his ambition. Carnegie was not afraid to take calculated risks. He invested his savings in ventures that he believed in, despite their inherent uncertainties. His investments in oil and steel industries, for instance, were seen as risky at the time, but his intuitive understanding of the market and his willingness to take risks paid off handsomely. Carnegie's story is not just about his accumulation of wealth, but also about his mindset. He believed in continuous learning, had an unwavering discipline, and was willing to take calculated risks. He attributed his success not just to his financial acumen, but to these traits that he cultivated throughout his life. Andrew Carnegie's story is a testament to the power of mindset in wealth creation. His life serves as an inspiration to those who believe that circumstances do not define destiny, but rather, it is our mindset and actions that pave the way to our success. So what makes the mindset of the rich different? If we could distill it down to a few key elements, they would be a focus on opportunities instead of obstacles, a commitment to lifelong learning, and a willingness to take calculated risks. Let's start with the first key element, focusing on opportunities instead of obstacles. The rich don't see problems, they see potential. When most people encounter a hurdle, they tend to dwell on it, allowing it to consume their thoughts and energy. But those with a rich mindset see it differently. They view these hurdles as opportunities to learn, to grow, and to innovate. They don't allow obstacles to deter them. Instead, they use them as stepping stones to greater success. The second key element is a commitment to lifelong learning. The rich understand that knowledge is power, and they never stop seeking it. They read, they research, they ask questions. They're always curious, always eager to learn more. They understand that the world is constantly changing, and if they want to stay ahead, they need to evolve with it. They invest in their education, not just in terms of money, but also in terms of time and effort. Finally, there's the willingness to take calculated risks. The rich know that without risk, there's no reward. They're not afraid to step out of their comfort zones and take a chance. But they don't do it blindly. They do their homework, they weigh the pros and cons, and they make informed decisions. They understand that failure is a part of the process, and they're not afraid of it, because they know that every failure brings them one step closer to success. These are just some of the key elements that shape the rich mindset. But remember, it's not about being born into wealth or having a certain genetic makeup. It's about cultivating these characteristics, these attitudes, and these behaviors. The rich mindset isn't something you're born with, it's something you develop. So how can you start changing your mindset to align with this wealthy 1%? Well, the journey to a rich mindset begins with a deep dive into self-reflection and self-awareness. It's a process of looking inward, assessing your thoughts, beliefs, and attitudes towards wealth and success. You see, the mind is a fertile garden. The seeds you plant, whether they're limiting beliefs or empowering ones, will grow and shape your reality. Limiting beliefs are those pesky thoughts that tell you that you can't do it, you're not good enough, or that wealth is reserved for a select few. They're the seeds of doubt that, when planted, can stifle your potential and hold you back from achieving your financial goals. So how do you go about identifying these limiting beliefs? It starts by paying attention to your thoughts. Listen to the stories you tell yourself about money. Do you see it as a scarce resource, or do you believe in abundance? Do you view wealthy individuals with envy or with admiration? These thoughts reveal the beliefs that are silently steering your financial journey. Once you've identified your limiting beliefs, it's time to replace them with empowering ones. Instead of telling yourself that you can't afford something, ask yourself how you can afford it. Shift your focus from scarcity to abundance. Start viewing challenges not as obstacles, but as opportunities for growth. Remember, the wealthy don't avoid problems, they solve them. Embrace the belief that wealth is not a privilege reserved for a select few, but a result of hard work, smart decisions, and a positive mindset. And most importantly, believe in your ability to create wealth. Because if you don't believe in yourself, who will? Changing your mindset isn't a one-time event. It's a continuous journey of self-reflection, learning, and growth. But rest assured, this journey is worth every step. Because once your mindset changes, everything on the outside will change along with it. Changing your mindset is the first step to changing your financial future. Now that you know the importance of a rich mindset, here are some actionable steps you can take. First off, immerse yourself in a sea of knowledge. Start reading books about finance and entrepreneurship. The rich are often avid readers. They understand that knowledge is power and the key to their success. Books like Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki, and The Millionaire Next Door by Thomas J. Stanley provide insights into the mindset of the wealthy and can help you understand the principles of wealth creation. Next, choose your social circles wisely. Surround yourself with goal-oriented people, individuals who are ambitious, driven, and successful. You become the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with, so choose those people carefully. They can influence your mindset, your habits, and ultimately your success. Then, practice positive affirmations. The words you speak to yourself matter. Affirmations like, I am capable of achieving my financial goals, I am a money magnet, or I create opportunities for growth and success can rewire your brain to believe in your ability to accumulate wealth. Remember, the rich mindset is not just about thinking, it's about believing. Set your financial goals. The rich don't just wish for wealth, they plan for it. Start by setting clear, measurable, and achievable financial goals. Whether it's saving a certain amount of money each month, investing in stocks, or starting a business, having a clear goal gives you something to work towards. Lastly, never stop learning. The rich understand that learning is a lifelong journey. Stay curious, stay hungry, attend seminars, take courses, listen to podcasts. The more you learn, the more you earn. Remember, the journey to wealth starts with a single step. Take that step today. In conclusion, wealth isn't just about the money in your bank account. It's about the mindset you possess, the choices you make, and the actions you take. We've walked through the shocking reality of wealth distribution, unveiled the story of a wealthy individual, and dissected the mindset that sets the rich apart. We've discovered that a rich mindset is not about instant gratification. Rather, it's about long-term vision, strategic planning, and persistent execution. We've learned that changing our mindset isn't an overnight process. It requires constant learning, unlearning, and relearning. We've also outlined actionable steps to start reshaping your mindset. Remember, every step, no matter how small, counts. The journey to wealth begins with a single step, a step to change your mindset. So, don't wait for the perfect moment. Start now. Start today. Change your mindset, change your life. Start your journey to wealth today.